Have you ever felt that no matter how much you shower, how often you change your clothes or your bed sheets, there's still a certain smell that lingers around you, especially as you get older? If so, let me tell you something right from the start. You are not alone. And more importantly, it is not your fault. Many people notice a subtle, sometimes musty, greasy, or slightly sour scent beginning to appear on their body or in their home, often after they turn 60. But here's the thing. This isn't about poor hygiene. In fact, most people who experience this are clean, well-groomed, and take good care of themselves. So why does this happen? This smell is not just a coincidence. It's not just getting old. It is your body's quiet way of speaking to you, asking for a little more care, a little more attention, and reminding you that the inside matters just as much as the outside. Today, I want to walk with you gently through this topic, not with shame or judgment, but with love, science, and kindness. Together, we will explore why this odor happens, what it really means for your health, and most importantly, 5 simple, natural steps you can take to feel fresh, confident, and healthy from the inside out. Because you deserve to feel good in your own skin. You deserve to walk into any room with your head held high, knowing that your body is being cared for, respected, and honored. Let's begin. First, let's talk about what's really going on. There is a scientific reason behind this smell that so many older adults experience. Researchers have found that as we age, particularly after 60, our bodies start producing a compound called 2-nonenal. Now, that name might sound technical, but here's what it means in everyday language. Nonenal is formed when the healthy fats in your skin, specifically unsaturated fatty acids, break down through a process called oxidation. When we're young, our bodies are filled with natural antioxidants that help protect these fatty acids from breaking down. But as the years go by, our antioxidant levels decrease, and the breakdown process speeds up. This process results in the creation of nonenal, a compound that has a distinctive, often musty or grassy smell. What makes nonenal particularly tricky is that it sticks. It clings to your skin, your hair, your clothes, your pillowcases, your bed sheets, and ordinary soap or detergent often isn't enough to remove it completely. But here's the most important thing I want you to remember. This smell is not dirty. It's natural. It's chemical. It is not a sign that you aren't clean. It's a sign that your body is changing. And here's something else that might surprise you. The appearance of this odor is not just about the surface of your skin. It's also a reflection of what's happening deeper inside your body. Because as your body struggles to process fats, toxins, and waste products efficiently, some of these byproducts get pushed out through your skin. Your skin, after all, is your largest organ, and it works as a detox system just like your liver and kidneys do. Think of it this way. When the liver and kidneys are working well, toxins are filtered out quietly through your urine and digestive system. But when those systems are overloaded or sluggish, the body looks for other ways to get rid of waste. And one of those ways is through the skin, in the form of sweat and oils. So, this isn't just about odor. It's your body waving a little flag, saying, "Hey, I need a bit of help here." Understanding this is the first and most important step toward addressing the problem with compassion instead of shame. Before we dive into the solutions, I want to pause and talk about how this issue affects our hearts, not just our bodies. Because let's be honest, nobody wants to feel like they have an unpleasant smell. And for many older adults, this situation brings feelings of embarrassment, self-consciousness, and even isolation. I remember listening to the story of Mr. Min, a retired teacher who, after decades of standing proudly in front of a classroom, started to avoid social gatherings. Even simple things like going to the market or having his grandchildren sit on his lap became sources of quiet anxiety. I felt like people noticed it, even if they didn't say anything, he shared. And that made me want to stay home, away from everyone. Unfortunately, this experience is more common than you might think. In nursing homes and care centers, caregivers often report that some elderly residents prefer to stay alone, skip group activities, or keep their distance from others. Not because they don't want connection, but because they fear judgment. But here's the truth. This is not about personal failure. This is about biology. And when we understand the science behind what's happening, we can replace shame with empowerment. Imagine turning this story around, not with expensive treatments or complicated solutions, but with simple, loving choices that work with your body, not against it. That's exactly what we're going to talk about next. Now that we understand what causes this odor and why it happens, let's focus on what you can do about it. Gently, naturally, and effectively. Here are 5 simple, science-backed steps that will not only help reduce the smell, but also support your overall health and well-being. Step 1. Switch to a pH-balanced soap with natural ingredients. Let's begin with what touches your skin every day: your soap. Most of us grew up believing that all soap is the same. As long as it foams and smells nice, it must be doing its job, right? But here's the thing. Not all soaps are created equal. As we age, our skin becomes thinner, drier, and more delicate. The natural oils that once protected our skin start to break down differently, making it easier for nonenal and other odor-causing compounds to build up. Many commercial soaps, especially the antibacterial kinds, are actually too harsh. They strip away these protective oils entirely, leaving the skin vulnerable and sometimes making the problem worse. The solution: a pH-balanced body wash that works with your skin, not against it. Look for soaps that contain gentle, natural ingredients like green tea extract, rich in antioxidants, helps neutralize toxins. Activated charcoal absorbs oils and impurities from the skin. Citrus extracts like lemon or orange naturally refresh and break down the compounds that cause odor. And here's a little secret: don't rush through your shower. Allow the soap to sit on your skin for at least 1 full minute before rinsing it off. This gives those active ingredients time to work their magic, instead of just washing away before they've had a chance to help. Also, avoid using hot water. It can dry out your skin and strip away beneficial oils. Stick to lukewarm water instead. This small change makes a big difference. Step 2. Adjust your diet to cleanse from the inside out. Now let's talk about what's on your plate. What you eat doesn't just affect your weight or your cholesterol. It directly affects the way your body smells. Here's why. Certain foods, especially fried foods, processed snacks, and red meat, increase the production of fatty acids and toxins in your body. When your liver and kidneys struggle to break these down, they end up being released through your sweat and skin oils, making the smell worse. But the good news? Just as certain foods can make the problem worse, other foods can help fix it. Try incorporating more of these into your daily meals. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and parsley. They're full of chlorophyll, nature's internal deodorizer. Citrus fruits like oranges, lemons, and grapefruits. These support liver function and help cleanse your system. Berries, nuts, and seeds. They're packed with antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress, one of the main drivers behind nonenal production. Green tea. A simple cup a day provides antioxidants that assist in breaking down fats and flushing out toxins. One of the easiest habits you can start tomorrow morning? Drink warm water with lemon on an empty stomach. This helps wake up your digestive system, supports your liver, and reduces the likelihood of body odor starting from within. Remember, this isn't about strict dieting. It's about choosing foods that love your body back. Step 3. Change your sheets and clothes more often, and choose breathable fabrics. You may be surprised to learn that the smell you notice isn't always coming directly from your skin. It often lingers in your clothes, bed sheets, and pillowcases. Nonenal has a sneaky way of sticking deep into fabrics, especially synthetic materials like polyester or nylon, which don't allow your skin to breathe properly. That means even if you've showered, if you put on a shirt or sleep on sheets that have absorbed nonenal, the odor can return quickly. Here's how to stop that cycle. Wash your bed sheets twice a week, especially your pillowcases. Change your clothes daily, particularly items that are close to your skin like undershirts and pajamas. Choose natural, breathable fabrics like cotton, bamboo, or linen. These materials allow air to circulate and don't trap odors as easily as synthetic fibers. And here's an old but effective laundry trick. Add half a cup of white vinegar to the rinse cycle when washing your clothes and sheets. Vinegar helps break down odor-causing molecules instead of just covering them up with fragrance. By doing this, you create an environment where your body can stay fresh. Not just for yourself, but for those close to you. Step 4. Stay hydrated and gently detoxify your skin. Let me ask you something. How much water did you drink today? Many people don't realize just how much hydration affects not only how we feel but also how we smell. When your body is dehydrated, your detox systems slow down. Toxins that should be flushed out through your kidneys may end up being pushed out through your sweat glands instead. To help your body detox efficiently, drink at least 8 glasses of clean water daily. Add lemon, cucumber, or mint for a gentle detox boost. Sip green tea regularly for its antioxidant benefits. But hydration alone isn't enough. Your skin itself needs support too. One of the best ways to help your skin release trapped oils and dead cells is by exfoliating once or twice a week. This doesn't mean harsh scrubbing. In fact, aggressive exfoliation can damage older skin. Instead, use a soft loofah or natural fiber washcloth, a dry brush before showering to stimulate circulation and remove dead skin gently. This helps your skin breathe, prevents buildup, and reduces the oils where nonenal tends to accumulate. Think of it as giving your skin a fresh start and a little love. Step 5. Use natural deodorants with antioxidants instead of chemical-based ones. Here's the truth. If your deodorant was solving the problem, you wouldn't still be worried about odor, right? Many commercial deodorants simply mask the smell instead of addressing the real cause. Worse, some contain aluminum and parabens, which can block your pores and trap toxins inside your body, making the issue even worse over time. But here's the good news. There are natural deodorants that work with your body, not against it. Look for ingredients like vitamin C, helps break down fatty acids that create nonenal. Eucalyptus oil, naturally antibacterial and refreshing. Witch hazel tightens pores, reduces oil buildup. How to use it effectively. Apply deodorant right after your shower, when your skin is still slightly damp. This helps the ingredients absorb more effectively. You don't need to over-apply. A thin, even layer is enough. Reapply during the day if needed, especially on warm or active days. When paired with the other 4 steps we've discussed, switching to a natural deodorant becomes much more effective because you're not just covering up the smell, you're reducing its cause. Aging is not something to be ashamed of. In fact, it's one of the most beautiful and natural parts of life. Each wrinkle, each silver hair tells the story of the love you've given, the lessons you've learned, and the life you've lived. But that doesn't mean we have to accept discomfort or embarrassment as part of the process. If you've noticed this change in your body scent, I hope this video helps you understand that it's not a sign of failure. It's simply your body's gentle way of asking for support. By making small, loving changes, choosing the right soap, eating to nourish your body, caring for your clothes and environment, staying hydrated and supporting your skin, using products that work with your body, not against it, you are giving yourself the care and attention you truly deserve. Remember, you are not just your body. You are your stories, your kindness, your laughter. The people who love you don't care about nonenal, they care about you. But when you care for yourself, when you honor your body, you can show up fully, confidently, and joyfully for yourself and for those around you. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more gentle health tips. And if you have your own experiences or solutions, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Take care of yourself. You are worthy of love, of care, and of feeling good in your own skin at every age.